Hello. Anticipating the move to standards-based grading in Warwick, some teachers have requested a gradebook to keep track of student performance with the report card indicators. While the eventual goal is to keep track of student performance in Aspen, we've created a temporary solution in Google Sheets. To use this gradebook, the first thing you're going to have to do is make a copy. To make a copy, click on File, and then Make a Copy. They're going to ask you to rename that file. So generally what people do is they just put their name and then hit OK. Once the file opens, the first step to starting with the gradebook is to type in your student roster. To do that, you'll see a list of student 1, student 2, etc. You just type over each student. So we'll start to type some names. We'll do 2 students for now. But once you finish typing your roster in, the next step is to use this tab up here called Gradebook. Click on Gradebook, and the first thing we need to do is rename tabs. What this is going to do, it's going to take the names that you typed in and it's going to install them in the gradebook. The first time you do click that script, it's going to have to you're going to have to authorize its usage. So just hit continue and then allow. So once the script is finished running, we can use the second option in that gradebook tab, and that's called Go to Student. This is the one that you're going to primarily use to navigate through the gradebook. So Go to Student. You'll see that now that I've installed the names that I typed in are now listed in the Go to Student window. So essentially how the gradebook works is each standard has 7 assignments. We can add more if you need them, but we thought 7 assignments was a good place to start. So if it's the first assignment or assessment aligned to that standard, then we're going to click on assignment 1 and enter the grades there. So assignment 1. Okay, you'll see that assignment 1 is in the corner, and these are the actual indicators. I believe this is grade 3 that are on the report card. So let's say the first assessment we gave assessed the first standard. So because it's the first time of the first assessment, maybe we didn't do too well. So we'll put 1 and 2. Okay, then we can now enter the second assessment. We give a second assessment. I go to Student, click on Assessment 2. You'll notice Assessment 2 is listed in the corner, and I can now just enter my whole class for that assessment. And let's say in our assessment cycle there was a third opportunity to show proficiency on this standard. So I can again click on Gradebook, go to Student, and then Assignment 3. So again, I can go right through my class and enter the performance, the grade 1, 2, 3, or 4. And remember, the gradebook automatically saves, so there's no need to do anything beyond that. So once the grades are in, what I can do is I can use my Go to Student button to look at a trend for a particular student. So I click Go to Student, and I scroll down to the student that I want to see. So if I click Ryan Mullen, I can see here that on this performance indicator, I got a 1, 2, and then a 2 again. So I'm going to use those performance indicators to come up with an overall trend for that indicator. We can look at the other one too. So in this case, I got a 2 on assignment 1, a 3 on assignment 2, and a 4 on assignment 3, and we can calculate that trend all the way to the end if needed. There's one last thing I want to show you just in case you come across it. When you're on a student page, one like this, where you're going to see the trend for a student who's listed in the corner, if you try to edit this page, Google Sheets will give you a warning that there are scripts on this page and that editing this page could change the way the gradebook functions. So if this pops up, all you have to do is click cancel and no changes will be made on the gradebook. So, as always, if you have any questions or you want to see something added to this gradebook, just send us a message and we will try to get that done.